Good evening to all you fine folks out there. How we doing tonight on whatever night this is that we are debuting? Once again, I think this is going to be a good night. Now, it is only me who decided to return to bring the show back to its former glory. The other half just didn't really feel like doing it. We have a very interesting contract we binded together for one another, and he just hasn't held up his end of the bargain. And wait, is there something over? Who the hell is? What?
Well, yeah. Hey.
Oh,
hi. Yeah, the new contract.
I didn't think you'd be here.
No, actually, the new contract says you get was it like 30 words, and you've already gone through like 25 of them. So make it good.
Oh, so that was.
No, I only get... Okay, never mind. I'm done with that bit.
Okay, no. See, contracts can be very confusing, no matter what it's for, a professional team, work, whatever a contract is.
You're so
what
well
is a
spoken.
contract?
You're so well spoken.
Because, like, the fine print, you can't read that. The human eye can't read it.
Because it's too fine?
Well, one, it's too fine, and two, the font is like -40. So you gotta, it's like everyone is supposed to have access to a microscope at their house? No. What do I go to
How do you
lab?
measure your... I mean,
I use a very special ruler.
Yeah.
It's called a protractor.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm familiar.
It's a shorter, curved ruler.
Yeah, that'll do the work.
It definitely
That'll do
does.
the job.
It definitely does. It's given me many of a result.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that.
All for nothing.
Well, you got the intro down.
I did.
Except for the introductions. Hi, my name...
I was gonna get there.
My name is Fugly Fank, and this is Dr. Hambone.
And we are so thrilled to be back.
It's great to be back on the horse, if you will.
Well, hold on.
And if you won't, then fuck off.
It's been so long. What exactly is this horse that we're riding?
Guys being dudes.
Oh my God.
Right?
We're back
Did
on
you
this
forget
horse.
to say the name of the show in your intro that you so desperately wanted to do?
You see, it's all part of my
Here, let
plan.
me tell you how this went, folks.
See, I have a face for radio.
Kevin looked at me in the eyes very dearly, and he said,
Hey, Aiden, do you think I could open this show? I think it would be really funny.
That's not really verbatim what I said, but it was pretty damn close.
Almost exactly.
But I see every time I do the intro, it's always a knockout job of it. Out of the ballpark.
Because people would rather be unconscious than listen to your intros.
Well, some people want to change up. They don't want the same vanilla guy saying the same thing week in, week out.
Exactly. So I will be taking it from here on out so we don't run into that same issue you were just mentioning. Anyway, we are Guys Being Dudes. If you're new to the concept of what we do, or if you're listening on one of the many podcast apps out there, hello. We're glad to be doing podcasts now. We've been airing our content on our local radio station for
quite some time, yeah.
Maybe
a year and a half, close to 2.
Give or take. So yeah, we're not seasoned professionals. We're more like lightly salted Lay's potato chips, but we'll get there.
Well, you know, experience is experience, my friend. I mean, we're not 20, 30-year veterans here on podcasts like Joe Rogan or...
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You know, well, he's not, but he's had a lot of episodes. He's had a lot of people on his shows. He doesn't know what he's talking about,
Correct.
Which is great because
Oh
also
my
we
God.
don't.
Well,
half the time.
At least we have more than 2 functioning brain cells.
That's also
so that's
true.
a good start.
And we have hair.
Oh, she got him.
I don't care how much money you got. You don't have hair. You're just not. No offense to all the other bald folks that I know, but especially Joe Rogan, we have hair. You don't. That's an L, bozo.
That's an L, bozo.
But
I
am so glad to be back.
Yeah, it's nice.
Back in the saddle, back doing what we used to do.
Yeah, and for anyone out there, like I was saying, that is new to the show, we do several segments, one of which will be new, especially for our podcast listeners, but we do like Vibe of the Week, let you know how we're doing. Anyone that checks in on the social medias, you'll get your vibe shouted out as well. We do a quiz time.
Quiz time.
Quiz time.
It's
And
always
we
quiz
do
time here.
Tell me a story, which is kind of our shot at improv comedy.
We're great.
Comedy is in air quotes because we try, but it's
There's a
fun
little asterisk by
nonetheless.
the comedy because comedy is all up for interpretation, but we think it's pretty funny. And if you find listeners out there are joining us back from listening to us previously, you know we're funny and you dig it, so you keep on tuning in. And like Aiden said, for those of you that are new here, sit back,
welcome.
relax, buckle up. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Keep all appendages inside the ride at all times. We don't want anything flying off or falling off.
Yeah, any lost appendages will remain property of Guys Being Dudes LLC. So, we would hate to go through like arbitration if you're looking to get your arm back. So just keep it inside for your sake.
Just like the contract that Aiden and I have together, it is
Written in
contracts.
law.
Contracts are weird.
Yeah, we
just
actually-
like with our higher ups, it just is what it
Yeah.
is. It's a contract. They're
believe-
words on a paper,
right.
and you just gotta. It's a law, I guess.
Well, yeah, no, that's
don't
why
know.
we lobbied the local state congressman to, push through that law that we've been looking for. So, yeah, basically anyone out there, don't try us.
Yeah,
'cause,
it's not.
the state won't let you.
It wasn't easy to where Aiden and I have gotten to now, and we'll be damned if we gotta fall back again. So don't push us around.
do
I'll
it.
push you,
Wi-
and then
with
I'll toss you around on my bed,
Whoa.
and we'll put on some Star Wars.
We'll
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'll put on some Lord of the Rings, and I'll
Yeah, yeah.
explain to you why it's such a
the
masterpiece.
deep lore, and
The
then
deep-
you crack
yeah.
out your Bionicle collection.
And then she just moist panties,
Yeah,
just
clearly.
gushing. Just the seas
I'm
part.
gonna have to ask you to stop.
That's okay. I feel like that'd be better for everybody
Yeah,
if
no,
I
I
just stop.
agree for certainly. But our first segment, which we're going to roll right into because it's kind of fitting, is Vibe of the Week, because no one out there has heard our Vibe of the Week for the last 4 months. So a lot's
A
happened.
little bit of vibe of the month.
Little bit, yeah.
We should say.
Vibe of this last third of a year. So I'm going to let Kevin take it because he's been on a bit of a roller coaster. And I too have been on somewhat of a roller coaster, but go right ahead, my man.
It's been a little bit since we've been back here. And as we know with this segment, it's pretty much just exactly how Aiden put it earlier. It's how we've been doing, whether that be good or bad.
Yeah, just something
Life is life, you know?
fun, funny, wholesome, or real that's going on.
And I for one, have not been doing particularly well, but I feel I've made some strides in positivity, maybe as of late, or just, I don't know, it comes and it goes. But
Yeah.
months ago, honestly, I think before we stopped doing it for our radio station, I went through a little breakup with my now ex-girlfriend, and it hasn't. Breakups aren't easy. Divorces aren't easy. It
Right.
happens. But ever since then, I've held 2 jobs. I know they don't necessarily equate to full time, but I'm still making money. I got more money to save. I don't have money to spend on a particular someone anymore. I can
Right.
put some aside and eventually get my own place, which that is the plan. But I enjoy what I do for work, especially. I've been there for 3 months now.
That's
and
solid.
I actually enjoy what I wish there were a little more hours, but it is what it is. Like I was wanting to stay over and work a little bit more the other day because we had such a big truck to unload, but I guess we were over the hours, so they're like, no, like you gotta go, you can't stay and
Yeah.
help. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks
That
'cause
sucks.
I wanted to, more money, you know. But yeah, other than that, it's just been kind of life. I've been trying
Ups
to
and downs, yeah.
definitely more downs than ups, but I'm trying to look at the upside here some days, because I still, like I said, I'm happy to be back doing this. I'm happy to hockey season is
Hockey season, there you go.
here. I'm already playing downtown and here in Valparaiso. I'm going out to Hammond sometimes to play. I got new goalie skates for my birthday. I just bought a new goalie stick the other week too, so getting some upgrades in net, playing a lot better. I got to see my buddy Tommy, who lives in Michigan, this past Sunday to play some puck downtown. That was a lot of fun to see him again. And really just rolling with the punches, you know. Life is life, and some
That's
days are
true.
better than other days, and you just gotta go with it. But I'm happy to be back here. I'm happy to be doing what I enjoy, and that's about it with me.
True. Well, that's all right. You know, I'm glad you.
Yeah, there's one big hurdle in there, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's just what life throws at you sometimes.
what is it that kids say nowadays about anything and everything?
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been all right.
That's great.
Ups and downs of my own. I got a bit of a thick promotion at my job, which is pretty neat. So I'm doing.
Why did you? Is that really an adjective? You need to describe a promotion as thick.
I got a moist promotion at my
There you
job
go.
recently, and I'm doing CDL training now. Instead of, breaking my spine in a warehouse, I'll be breaking my spine on a truck, which is pretty neat. Which also comes with a pretty girthy raise. Not like girthy, but like respectable girth, So that's the goal. Is you just want to be felt, So that's
Yeah, I do. It's been months, man. Ever since we stopped doing the show, it's been months.
So anyway,
I mean, I felt myself, but no one has felt me, and has
you
really
good?
got to touch my soul, and like deep connection, deep touch.
I want deep touch.
Try Little Caesar's deep dish pepperoni
Shut the
pizza.
fuck up. We need to collect our thoughts. We'll be right
Whoa,
back.
whoa! That was
Wait,
your vibe. That's it. I just went through what happened to me in the past 4 months, and you're just like, oh, I got a girthy promotion.
I got a bit of a girthy promotion. No, moist promotion. Girthy
Oh yeah.
raise. Get it right.
Sorry, my bad.
But yeah, I mean, I've been working out consistently, which is a plus because I look like something of a stick figure, so I'm looking to change that up for the better. So working out's good. It's good to be back doing this show. That's for sure.
I was waiting for you to say at least that.
Yeah,
I mean,
we were
that.
teasing the return of this show for the last month and a half. But
Maybe that's why we're not so successful with the opposite sex. We tease too much and we never get to the point. We never get to the finish, the climax, and now we're finally here and you're disinterested anymore. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of my ass. Do I need to get up so you can hear me?
put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself. You need to stop.
I'm just like, I know, I'm genuinely in a good mood right now. I'm just cracking jokes. It's just what I do. It is what it is, man.
Well, we'll be right back. I need a beer.
I need a 3 beer.
Alrighty, gamers. We got Kevin his 3 beer, and we got me a 1 beer. And now, we're gosh dang ready for segment number 2. Quiz time. What does my watch say?
You don't have it on, which must mean it's quiz time.
So, quiz time is where quizzes...
You're exactly right, Aiden.
Yeah.
It's where we make quizzes and we...
Well spoken, Kevin. But yeah, we like to do quizzes. We started doing quizzes. Oh gosh,
Was
I
it
want to
season
say
2?
season 4.
Really? This one is still
of our-
relatively new?
Yeah, we started doing that season 4 because season 5 is when we doubled up
That's right.
the
That's
quizzes for the original radio show. So we're gonna keep doing the quizzes because it's fun for us, and it's fun because the audience gets to participate, see how smart they are,
Play
or
along,
how
maybe win some money.
dumb we are.
Yeah, how, maybe Aiden and I can learn a thing or two from each other's quizzes.
True.
Whether it be a stupid quiz about something stupid or a quiz about actual important stuff, you still might either sound stupid or you might sound smart.
Exactly. And
You
for all
don't
of
know
my
until we give said quizzes.
and for all of my lovely gambling addicts out there, we also set over-unders
We do.
on how much we think the quizzee is going to get correct. So place bets if you want, but we are not liable because we do not lie.
For any loss or damage of property or damage of self.
Loss of deeds to house,
Identity
identity
we're not,
theft.
We're not even encouraging gambling. If you got a gambling problem, just call the hotline. If you really are that miserable, I guess, sure. But
You have to remember, on top of that, we don't care. So
We
what's your
don't-
quiz?
Well, we don't care because we don't promote gambling. We just suggest it.
We just
highly
suggest it
recommend
heavily
it, but we
and
don't.
recommend it, but we
Yes.
don't.
My quiz here
Sure.
today. I went for. Now, who's familiar with video games?
I would say a couple billion people out there.
Okay. So, and in this quiz is mostly Call of Duty related.
Okay.
And in multiplayer and in zombies, there are perks.
For certainly.
So my quiz is this perk in zombies or multiplayer?
Oh, gosh.
And I have 20 questions here.
Wow.
20 perks from across zombies and multiplayer, and Aiden has to tell me which one it's from.
If this is like Call of Duty circa 2015, I'll be fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're somewhere around there.
Okay.
I mean, zombies has a shorter list of perks,
Sure.
so those have stayed the same throughout the time.
Right.
So I don't think you got anything to worry about
So
that.
you got 20 questions, and I'm not confident. What should all those bettors there consider the over-under?
I'm going to say he gets 11 right.
11.
Yep.
Okay, place your bets.
Here we go. Juggernog.
Juggernog, that's zombies.
That's one right. Fast Hands.
Fast Hands is multiplayer.
Correct. Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad, that's not a real thing. That must be one of them new cats. That's got to be multiplayer.
Correct.
Gee, you already know. Yeah. Go ahead.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, that's a multiplayer.
All right. He's on a roll here,
On a
people.
roll, 4 in a row. Let's go.
Double Tap Root Beer.
Oh gosh, that's easy. That's zombies, baby.
All right.
That's what we like to see.
Stamina Up.
Stamina Up is zombies also.
See, he knows. He knows. Last Stand.
That's no. Last Stand is multiplayer.
Correct.
Yeah.
One Man Army.
Oh gosh, this one I don't know, but I'll guess multiplayer.
Correct.
Yo, sheesh.
Dead Silence.
All you bettors who bet the under, you're not looking good.
Dead Silence.
Dead Silence is multiplayer for
Yep.
sure.
All right. Oh, he's already almost at 10.
For Shorskis.
Almost got a half here, people. Ghost.
Ghost has got to be multiplayer. That's not a
Yep.
zombies thing. Let's
he's
go.
at 10.
Big 10.
Who's Who?
Who's who? Oh, you're not asking?
No, that's the name of the perk.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a zombies I know, so I'll say multiplayer.
Incorrect.
No
His first
kidding.
one that's incorrect. No, it is from zombies. It's kind of like Last Stand for zombies, but if you go down, you come back as like a ghost spirit, whatnot, and you have less health, but you move faster and you can revive yourself. But like,
Oh, interesting.
say you have this perk and you're on a high round, let's say 50.
Yeah.
So the zombies are strong as hell, fast
Right.
as hell. You have less health, and all you got is a pistol. And you
Oh,
go down
right.
and you try to revive yourself, it's game over.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tombstone.
Tombstone. That's zombies, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
He's at 11,
I'm
folks.
at 11. Let's go.
Vulture Aid.
Vulture Aid?
Mm-hmm.
Is that multiplayer?
Incorrect.
No kidding.
Zombies.
I'm not familiar with Vulture Aid.
That's a newer one.
I figure as much.
Marathon.
Marathon's multiplayer.
Correct.
I use that with every class.
He's up to 12. Electric Cherry.
Oh god. Zombies?
Correct.
Really? I'm not familiar with that one. That was
That was back in Black Ops 2.
Oh.
That's 2012.
I should know that then.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Oh my gosh. That's unreal, bro.
I'm old.
Yeah, you are.
Quick Revive.
That's zombies.
Yeah, you
for
should know that
certainly.
one. Quick Fix.
Quick Fix. Hi, Billy Mays here with Quick Fix.
Special
Multiplayer?
TV offer. Correct. He's
Yeah.
got 15. And I just
Oh.
noticed I have a duplicate in here, so there are
Uh-oh.
19 questions.
Oh, word.
So, my bad.
Gosh.
Mule Kick.
Mule Kick. That is my good old fashioned zombies.
Correct. And finally, Focus.
Focus? That's multiplayer for sure.
Wow.
Let's go.
He got 17 out of 19 correct.
That's brilliant.
That's pretty good.
I killed that. I
You
killed
did,
that shit.
You did
for
better than
sure.
I expected.
Well, thank you. Well,
Oh,
also
no
fuck
problem.
you, but
Well, no,
thank
like
you.
that is a compliment, but yeah, I'm also being an ass.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I enjoyed that quiz. It kind of brought back memories that I'd forgotten about, and also, I can't believe I missed the Black Ops 2 one. That's embarrassing.
Well, I was trying because I remember we've done quizzes similar to that before, where like hockey names, like if they're real or fake. I was wanting to do that for the quiz,
Yeah.
but I'm just like I can't think up of like
you got to be creative.
10 wrong perk names.
Yeah.
So fast, like I'm like, stinky,
Stinky barrel gun.
stinky bomb.
Stinky bomb. Smelly doo-doo ammunition. Anyway, my,
Flaccid rounds.
I would buy that. My quiz time for Kevin and all of the lovely listeners are, well, the title is, What do the Brits say?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. So this is 18 questions. So this is What do the Brits say? So I'm going to speak a word to you
Okay.
that us Americans say, Merca. And you need to tell me, what do the Brits say in place of that word?
Okay, all right. I'm catching your drift here.
Yeah.
So what's the over-under on this for me, you think?
18,
You got 18 questions?
You might do all right. I'll set the over-under at 10.
All right, that's generous.
So place your bets now. 18 questions, coming Kevin's way and all of your way. What do the Brits say when we say fall? The season of fall.
Oh, God. What?
Really?
Fall.
No.
They got different seasons over there, too?
Well.
How weird are these people?
Oh, well,
Okay,
they're...
fall.
Yeah, fall.
Oh, there's a leaf.
Ari, look. A leaf on the ground.
That's my guess. I don't know.
Autumn.
Autumn.
Yeah, now you
It's
feel
also
goofy.
a woman's name. Oh, I love how this ties together.
I know, right?
Like a noose around my neck.
The Brits say autumn to our fall. Wow, that's funny. So, when Americans say cookie, what do the Brits say?
Biscuit.
Yeah, there you go.
Weirdos,
go.
man.
It doesn't make any sense.
Biscuit is a biscuit. Like
Biscuit
Pillsbury.
is yeah, Popeye's biscuit.
Like Mitchell Trubisky. He's a biscuit.
Biscuit boy.
Biscuit man.
When Americans crack open the trunk of their car, what do the Brits call a trunk?
A trunk.
Anyone out there that has watched, like, any shows on BBC, or if you are British, you're going to find this quiz incredibly easy. But
If you're not British because you're a normal American.
if you're a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trunk. I don't, dude. Backspace. I don't know.
That's a key on a keyboard, but nice try. They call it the boot. Yeah, got a handful of groceries. Yeah, just throw it in the boot.
Now that's sounding a little Canadian, and I don't like this mixture here.
Well, Canadians, they're close.
No, they're not.
But yeah, no.
Maybe the French Canadians.
They call trunks boots. When we say fries, what do the Brits say?
Wow, I don't know this one either.
Really? I could give you a hint for this one.
Okay.
One of the most popular dishes, like street food or whatever, in Britain is fish and blank.
Oh, what? Chips?
Chips. Yep. So when you order fish and chips, you are getting a filleted fish and French fries.
And when you order fish and chips here in America, you get fish and potato chips.
Yes, that you do.
You know, like, okay, next question.
Yeah. Theater. When we go to the movie theater, what do the Brits say?
Going to the opera.
Kinda. You're on the right track, but you're not really. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
The cinema.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
See, you know these words.
I do. Well, we got a movie theater right here in good old Valparaiso called Cinemark.
Gia. That's
But
what it's a play on.
All right. Well, yeah, I get that.
When little baby bitch is crying and you need to put a pacifier in their mouth, Americans say pacifier. What do the Brits say?
Knob.
No.
Oh,
No. When Brits say knob, they're talking about your cock.
Oh.
Yeah.
That baby needs to suck.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
No.
Pacifier. I don't know. Sucky TV.
Close. They call it a dummy. Kind of.
They're dummies for thinking like this and speaking like this.
yeah.
Jeez.
So,
Oh boy, how many do I have right? 2?
2, yeah.
Oh boy.
So you almost have to win out here.
Great.
So instead of going to the theater, they go to the cinema, and instead of watching a movie, they watch a
play.
No, that's more along where the opera thing you were talking about.
A movie. I don't know.
Huh?
Television? No.
Huh?
Television? Telly?
No. It's a screen.
A movie. But was that a performance?
No, it's not performance.
I don't know, bro.
Film. They'll watch a film.
I gotta start talking like a British person then. Like, I just hit up you or my dad or your dad. I'm like, hey, Mark, did you want to catch a film in the cinema?
Doesn't it sound
And we'll get some
stupid?
chips. Oh, my
we'll
God.
We'll put the chips in the boot. So instead of going home to your apartment, we say apartment. What do the Brits say?
Pad.
No, that's what cool Americans say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's hop back down to my pad. I got some ganja. We can make some spliffs.
Apartment, they say... structural building. Dude, I don't know. Why are the British so weird? I don't know. I'm doing so bad.
They call it the livey, sleepy, I poop here place.
You're kidding.
Absolutely kidding. They call it a flat. But you knew that.
I was actually thinking that. I mean, yeah,
But
something
you
we
knew
call
that.
it a flat too. Sometimes.
I haven't.
Well, I mean, like I've heard people
But
say.
yeah,
Me
you've
personally,
heard
I
it,
haven't.
for
but,
sure.
Oh my God.
If you were thinking it, why didn't you say it?
Because I wasn't thinking it.
Oh, you weren't?
I don't think.
Well, that's for sure. So, if you enter a skyscraper, we would say you walk into the first floor. What do the Brits
Lobby.
say? Lobby or ground floor
Okay,
would have been
all right.
acceptable.
All right, fine. I'm back on the board.
The Brits do buildings all fucking weird.
Of
So
course
you
they
walk
do.
into the lobby or the ground floor, and when you go up a level, what is that? It's the second floor, right?
Yeah.
They call that the first floor.
I don't think so, because what are you standing in right now in the lobby?
The first floor.
That's the
Exactly.
foundation of the building.
It's the first floor.
It,
Yeah, Brits are the worst.
take your tea and leave.
When the carpet's dirty,
Okay.
you should probably clean that.
What word is this in British?
I'm looking for the British version of vacuum.
Oh, the sucky suck.
The sucky suck is correct.
Yeah, I knew it.
They call it a hoover. How optimistic are you of our British allies?
Oh my, all right, I don't want to be allies with them if they talk like this.
When you put on a sweater, Brits put on...
A cardigan,
Well, no, that's Taylor Swift.
a sweater, thick, fuzzy, load. No. It's, a jumper, romper.
Hell yeah, jumper or pullover would have been correct.
One of those stupid things.
Well done.
What are you gonna jump in it? Yeah,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah.
Yeah, in autumn I put... No, not a sweater.
My wife doesn't
I
shave
put
her
a jumper
armpits.
on. That's French people. Who are...
Oh, that's right. They have bad teeth.
Yeah. No, that's the Brits.
Yeah, that's who I was referring to.
Yeah. So we take the elevator. What do the Brits take?
Oh.
Think about it.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
They call it the uppy downy machine.
They call it the floating box.
Nope, not the floating box. Close.
Rising box.
They actually call it the rise and roll. No, that's not true. Would you like to know?
Yeah.
They call it the lift. Or yeah, we'll just take the lift up to the 5th floor, which is actually the 6th floor.
I hate these guys.
Yeah, oh,
I
me
hate
too.
'em.
So instead of saying a truck or a semi, they call it a what?
An automobile.
No, you're never gonna get this one. I'm sorry.
Oh, great. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Go-go.
It is the go-go. No.
I told you I'd get
No,
it.
they call it a lorry.
A lorry?
Yeah, watch out for the roundabout. There's a lorry in there. They're talking about a
Why?
semi-truck.
Why? Why?
I can't speak for them. I have brain cells.
Good. Yeah. We don't want to stoop as low as they do.
So
And they're.
yeah. We take
How many do I have right?
4.
How many are left?
5.
Okay, so you said 10.
It is mathematically impossible.
It is impossible. So
Yeah.
sorry of you who bet on me. We're all in this together.
Yeah, you should have known better. So we say math. The
Arithmetic.
subject of math. No, not necessarily.
Oh, come on, man. I thought I had that. Math.
Think stupid, like stupid easy. Like it's almost the same word.
Mathematics.
But they just... Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Take that. But we say math short for mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
They say maths, short for mathematics. Yeah, I just finished science second period. Now I have to go to maths.
Oh, I should know that from that one. What's that rapper's name? 2 + 2 is 4. Minus 1. That's 3.
yeah,
Quick
yeah,
maths.
yeah. Tingo Scra, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his name? Big
Is
Cherry?
it KSI?
No, it's not KSI.
I thought it was KSI.
It's not KSI. Dude, what's his name? His
Smoke
name's
trees.
like Dr. Sauce or something.
No ketchup.
Ketchup man.
Just sauce.
raw sauce.
Raw sauce.
Oh,
And the
gosh.
tink-
What's his name?
I don't know. That's why he sounded like KSI. That's why I said KSI. For all you Brits out there, if you're listening, you know who that is.
Anyway.
I doubt you're still tuned in, British.
Yeah, sorry.
Britain.
Sorry, British. So we say gasoline. They call it
Petrol.
correct. When we're talking about Lay's or Jay's, we're talking about potato chips. But instead of chips, they call them what?
Crackers.
Nope, that's what we call white people.
Do they? Well, if fish and chips, do they not call them? Well, no, those are fries.
Yeah.
Do they call chips fries?
Nope, they don't say
Oh,
fries.
I don't know.
Crisps.
I
Yeah,
shoulda- I shoulda
get the
known that.
Lay's. Let's crack open some crisps.
So stupid.
So dumb, right?
Oh,
It's pretty garbage.
my hate for these people
For these people,
are just
it's
it
growing.
keeps increasing
It's
and
growing.
increasing.
For certainly. It's pretty garbage.
Mm-hmm.
But we say garbage. What do they call it?
Rubbish.
Correct. Rubbish. And the last one.
See, why couldn't you give me these? Like, I know these. You got to use other stupid.
It's all the same category. Oh my gosh. Well, this is your final one to attempt to get 8 out of 10.
Ooh, you mean 8 out of 18?
8 out of 18, which would mean 10 wrong. Yeah. We say flashlight. They call it a what?
God's lamp.
He turns it on about once a day.
I don't. Well, why couldn't you say, like, what do they call television?
A telly.
A telly. I could have told you
Because
that.
I literally made that bit on the radio
I know you
like
did,
a
Nigel.
week ago.
So, oh, no wonder you're also Nigel Witherspoon the fourth
Yeah,
or whatever.
Nigel Worthington the fourth or
Worthington,
something.
yeah. I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Minecraft lighting.
They call it a torch.
They call it a torch.
Are you shitting me?
Not at all.
Oh my god.
It's not a flashlight, it's a torch. It's like they never grew out of the medieval times, and their IQs didn't either. So
I don't think a torch has a light bulb on it, but okay.
Yeah, you do you, Brits. Well, as long as we didn't offend all of you away, all of our British listener, Kevin got 8 out of 18 correct. Unfortunately, not meeting the over/under, but
Yeah, as long as you guys all bet the under of that, you're in good shape. If not, welcome to quiz time. This is usually how I do.
true, very true.
So
bet
get
the
used to
under.
that,
Bet
and
the under.
always bet the under on me. And if you're still listening from when we used to do this on radio, you should know by now to always bet the under with me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Or else you're just losing money.
We're giving
for
you
no
the
reason.
gambling tips,
Exactly.
tips and tricks.
And now we
Bet
don't
the under.
condone it, but go ahead.
But yeah, we encourage it, but we don't condone it. Don't do it. But yeah, go ahead.
For certainly.
For certainly. Well, we have one new segment, and we have Tell Me a Story left. So after
we
this
do.
4-second break, we will be right back with those.
Will we? I mean, is that usually how long it takes anymore? Is 4 seconds? I was
For
up
you-
to 3.
You were up to 3.
I was up to,
did
I
get
have
up-
not pushed 4 yet.
I got up to 4, but it fell back down.
See, it's such a fluctuating number that just sometimes, like, you got 4 one day, and then you got 3 the next, and now you're down to 2. You're like, my life is spiraling out of control. And then you finally reach 1, and you're like, I need...
All right, it's about that time. That time for the brand new segment.
What is this?
It is? It's a new segment.
Oh.
Like I just mentioned.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were... Oh, okay. All right. I mean, introduce something new. It's,
Yeah.
It could be good.
Something new, something old.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Thanks.
You never
Hopefully
know.
It's the former. This here, a guys being dudes first, if you will, literally because it's the first time we're doing it, but it will continue for a while, is a tier list. We're doing tier lists now. You're welcome.
What's that?
It's a list with tiers.
See, much like our listeners out here now, we're back, better than ever. We got a new segment. I was told of this segment months ago when we were still teasing and edging the fact that we were going to come back.
Yeah.
So even
Yeah.
even I don't know what this segment's all about. So please do us all the favor in telling us what exactly this might be.
It would be my greatest pleasure. Passion.
Nice.
So, this tier list, and we'll be doing one every G-dang week, I've made 13 categories of just stuff. Random stuff, different stuff. You know how categories are. And on this category, with these categories, I've tried to be as all-encompassing as I can.
Okay.
And we are going to rank every object or item in these categories on a scale from S being the best to F being the worst.
Okay.
So it'll go like from worst to best, like F, D, C, B, A, S.
Okay.
You know how tier lists work?
I never got an S in high school.
No, that's just for us because we're super special.
We're super sexy.
Super salad.
Super Saiyan.
Super insane. Super in sync. Anyway, so we're going to be rating things
I'm Joey Fatone.
on our tier lists. And to kick us all off, mostly because I haven't been eating very healthy recently. So this tier list is going to be fast food. We're
right.
going to be rating every fast food place I could think of.
Okay.
And if you haven't been to this place, you can just say, I haven't been there, and you don't have to rank it.
Although
But
I'm
pretty
confident
sure
us
we've
here in
been-
America, we've been
to all of these.
Well, and how many do you have on this list?
A lot. It looks like 30, maybe
30?
25.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we don't promote gambling, but if you want to take part in some sort of gamble here, you could gamble how many you think we might have been to or have not been to.
I'm pretty sure we've been to all of these.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking. I'm just looking out for our listeners out there.
Well,
that
they
wanna
can
make a quick
also
buck.
like make their own tier lists if you so choose.
That's
to,
true, they can.
listeners. And if you have any disputes with like if we put something that you love in like D tier, you can let us know you're upset. Hit us up on the
we
socials.
can talk about it, have a civil discussion about it, and then if I still don't agree, I'll have sex with your mom or your wife. 'Cause
or your dad.
We still
Kevin can go.
we still here at Guys Being Dudes offer the best care to your mothers.
Just send us the deed to your house, sign it over. We're gonna need your social security number and card, physical card.
Like-
but we'll make it happen for you.
You're getting up there in age. Your mother is not getting any younger. She needs to be taken care of. We'll do that.
You're welcome. That's because we have big hearts.
And the only rule we have is that the mother needs to be between the ages of 28 and 39.
Oh, I didn't know about that part.
It's new.
It's new.
It's new. We're under new management.
We're new. That's how we do. Anyway, let's put some things in some tiers, shall we? So of these, about 25. Let's start off with Checkers. Checkers or Rallies.
Checkers.
Yes.
I actually have not been there.
You really haven't?
I have not.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. I've been maybe a handful of times.
I mean, are there
And-
any around here?
There used to be one in Portage, and then it closed. But there's like a Rallies or something in
Was-
like Lake Station.
Was that the one right across from Portage High School? Because like it's been
Yeah,
a
it
couple
was
restaurants.
right near.
I think.
It was right in front of the Coles.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I've yet to actually go to a Checkers
It
or a Rally.
was just okay. Like the only good thing were the fries, and the fries were like A tier fries. They were good fries. The rest of the food was like D tier food. So I'll put it in C. Checkers can
That's
go
fair.
in C.
That's
C
fair.
for Checkers. Next
Fitting.
up, next up is Sparrow. You ever been to a Sparrow?
Oh, is that the
It's
pizza
like where you get like a slice from the food court.
Yeah, I've eaten there a couple times, and it's only when like you stop at an Oasis.
Right? Yeah, at the
That's
Oasis.
the only
that's
place,
it.
or airports. It's the
Yeah.
only place I ever see these things. I've had it maybe twice. I mean, pizza is pizza, but it's nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
I'd give it a C.
C or D. Like it's not offensive, but you're
No.
paying like $6-7 for that okay slice of
Yeah.
pizza. I'm okay putting it in D.
And like I don't know the restaurants on this list, but like I'll throw out here in Valpo we got Rosati's.
Right.
That's good pizza for a decent price. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just getting a slice, but it's a pretty big slice. And even at It's a stupid name anyway. So you know what?
Yeah.
I'll give it a D.
Yeah, but
Sbarro.
Sbarro is D tier.
Yeah, it's just it's not worth the price. The slice is a decent size, but it's not. I mean,
Nah,
size doesn't matter. So.
for certainly. Shake Shack. Have you been to Shake Shack?
Whoa. I think I did once when I was in
Do
California.
you recall?
I do actually.
It was
I
good?
think it was.
Did you like it?
Was it a Shake Shack?
Was
oh my
it-
god, I don't
If
remember.
it wasn't a Shake Shack, it was probably like an In-N-Out burger.
It was not In-N-Out.
No.
So it must have been Shake Shack. I had Shake Shack when
Did
I
you
went
have the
to.
shake?
I actually didn't have a shake. No.
You didn't get a shake at Shake Shack?
No.
Dang.
I'm not the
You sure you
even
went
at
to
steak.
Shake Shack?
Even at Steak and Shake, I never get
Really?
shakes.
No kidding.
I'm lactose intolerant.
I lactose intolerance.
I lactose all over. But no, I think I've been there once when I was in California to see my brother graduate from Marine boot camp, and we're just walking around. We stayed in a little town right. It was over in San Diego, sunny San Diego, and I quite enjoyed the food. Obviously, it's California, so everything's a bit more expensive.
Right. That's
but
true.
I think I'd give it a C.
C?
It was good.
Yeah, I would give it like a B. I think.
I would have given it a B, but I've only had it once. Like,
That's
how
true.
many times have you had it?
I've maybe a handful, 2-3 times maybe. I've
Well,
been
the-
to a Shake Shack. The burgers are pretty good.
Other than California, obviously, there just so happened to be one there. But like, where's the closest Shake Shack?
Oh,
Chicago?
gosh, either Highland or Chicago. Yeah.
And me personally, I wouldn't make the drive back out there. That's why
No,
for me, like,
it's not a restaurant that's worth a drive.
no. But,
So
yeah, C.
maybe like a B minus, C plus,
I'll give it a C plus.
C
then,
plus.
yeah.
That's fair. Shake Shack C plus. Firehouse subs. You big Firehouse guy, or you don't really go?
Had it once. Out of all the sub places to go to, that would probably be my second to last choice.
Really? Yeah.
So I'd probably give it a C minus.
C minus.
It's just with Subways are everywhere,
Right.
and I can make, like, if I'm feeling frisky one day, maybe I'll put something on my sandwich that I didn't have last time, and I'm like, oh my
Right.
god. And they're like, sir, you're doing too much. I'm like, I don't care. This is revolutionary.
Put it on.
Put the G-dang peanut butter with the cheese.
Shut up about your peanut butter and cheese.
But I almost said Jersey Mike's. That's not what you said.
Nope.
Firehouse
Firehouse.
subs, C minus for me.
Their subs are pretty good. They're a little overpriced, and sometimes you have to wait a while for the sub to come out. So I'm okay with a C, but I would say like a C plus. I'd be okay with that. B minus, C plus.
I mean, like, I know they cater, so, like, if I'm ever at a gathering, as us
Right.
white folk do, you know, I'm going to get, I almost said Jersey Mike's again. I'm going to get Firehouse for everybody. How's it? You want a tuna club?
Tuna
Chicken
club.
Sammy? A beef? I'm like, sure.
So C?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of subs,
Ha. Not me.
Jimmy John's.
B.
B. Okay.
It's
yeah, I was gonna say
middle
B.
ground. Like, I still would rather pick Subway, but Jimmy John's is a better alternative than Firehouse.
Firehouse, yeah. Something special about Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the thinner, like more rotund bread. You get more filling to bread ratio.
There's that, and like also with Subway and Firehouse doesn't have. Every Jimmy John's I see, they always got a bright neon sign outside their doors that says "Come inside" and free smells. I'm
Free
like,
smells.
you got me.
Yeah.
Anything free, that's fine. Free smells.
Free's what we do.
Free smells. I can go back there and sniff your ass for free. I'll do it, Jimmy. I'll do it right now.
I'll do it to John. You do it to Jimmy.
I'll sniff your. Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy John's gets a B. Long John Silver's.
F. F. Instant F. I don't know how this
How do they
business.
stay in
I
business?
don't. There's a cult.
There is a cult.
There's a cult where a select few people still go to the one here in Valparaiso off of Calumet and just keep that thing afloat for whatever reason. I've had it many of times. Sometimes it does hit the spot, but the aftermath every single time is
no,
not
that's
worth
true.
it.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, they're fish and chips. So again, the
Right.
British are still here,
It's
and
the
I don't want them to
influence.
be.
Yeah. I would say D minus.
Their
for
hush
me.
puppies aren't horrible. That's the only thing that's
Yeah,
good on their
they're
menu.
they're okay.
But the fish is just like
It's
you
fishy.
ever
It's
had
fishy.
greasy pizza?
It's greasy, fishy.
This is like fish with the grease from the pizza scraped
With just-
off of the
just the
pizza
grease.
onto the fish, and just the grease. Yeah, exactly.
The flavorless grease.
F.
F. I'm fine with that. Hardee's.
I actually just had it for the first time
Really?
the other day. Yeah, there's one in Michigan City.
I've not had one in super long, so I'm going to have to defer to you on this ranking.
I would give it I'll just give it a C.
C?
I was hungry, so I did get 2 burgers, and one was actually very big. I didn't finish it. I didn't expect it to be that big. But the burgers were good. But I got a large French fry, okay? And large size of anything is the most expensive you can get.
To be large, right. And it's pricey.
Upwards of $3, almost 4 maybe sometimes. So I got a large fry. And when I get home, I take out all the food from the bag, and I'm sitting there, and this fry container is flat.
Really?
Is flat. There's not a whole lot of fries in there, honestly. I mean, I finished the fries before I even finished my first burger.
Oh my god. And a large?
A large, yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. Like, I got the combo and everything. So, like, the drink was pretty damn big, but the fries that was a letdown. But the burgers were good. I'd give it a C.
That's fair. I will take you up on that. Dairy Queen. And
Dairy
this
Queen
is
has
a
a special
tough
place
one
in my heart.
because I love the ice cream. And sure, it's just your, basic bitch soft serve mixed with, whatever Blizzard topping. But I really like the ice cream, but I've really never tried their food.
Their food is underrated, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, you get that chicken strip basket
Good?
with the fries, and dude, the toast is orgasmic. And
Really?
the gravy they have with the...
Gravy?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They have gravy you can dip the toast in, the fries, the chicken. It's...
I'm learning
and yeah,
so much.
I'm always a slut for a dilly bar.
Oh, that's a good call.
So I'd give it an A.
I'd give it an A plus.
Yep, A plus.
A plus.
Like
for Dairy Queen.
their burgers are good, but it's just that chicken strip basket with the gravy and the toast. It's so buttery, so soft.
Yeah.
So, love it.
Yeah, definite A plus. Panda Express.
I
I feel like we might disagree on Panda Express.
I'm just not the biggest fan of that. Don't come at me when I say this, but this is just how I'm going to say it. I'm not the biggest fan of that food.
You don't like Asian food.
I don't like Asians. Just
What the
kidding. Just kidding. But no, it's not. The orange chicken is like the only thing I'd ever eat off their menu. And you can give me fortune cookies.
That's what I get, yeah.
I'll eat your fortune cookies.
If you get like the chow mein with the orange chicken, dude, that is like, that's an A tier meal.
But just given the fact I'd really only eat one thing off their menu, I'd give them a D.
But then again, is it bad to have a favorite thing off a menu?
D plus.
I'd give it an A. Can we compromise at a B plus?
Can we compromise at a C plus?
I'll compromise at an A minus.
You're just going up. How about a B minus?
B plus?
B minus. B.
B plus?
B.
A minus.
B and a quarter plus.
B and a quarter plus.
Okay.
I'll take you on that. Chipotle. Not a Chipotle guy?
I've never been.
You've never been? Then
Honestly.
don't rank it.
But it's just... Actually, wait. Have I? No, I haven't.
No.
It's overrated.
You've never been.
But I see all these commercials every
Oh my
time.
God,
every
here
time
we
I see
go.
one, like especially when I'm watching football with you and your dad, and like the Chipotle commercial comes on, and he's cooking this whatever meat this is. It's orange. It doesn't even look cooked. He's like, I'm gonna put this right in your bowl, and you're gonna eat it in your bowl. I'm like, no.
No, thank you.
So okay, I guess I can't rank it because I've
Yeah.
never been there. But it's what do these kids say nowadays? Too bougie. It's too bougie. It's too Mexican.
That's not. It's really not. It's really Americanized. But I'll give Chipotle like a C minus.
And why is
Maybe
that?
like a C. Because they give you this, like, I typically order a burrito, because, like, the bowl is just a burrito without the burrito, so I would just get a burrito. So I get the burrito, and they fill it up, and it's always just this big honking burrito, so it looks impressive. And you would expect it to taste impressive, because you get to select all your, like, everything you want in there. But they get the proportions wrong every time. And it's so full of just rice and beans, and it's like, dude... What about the
Where's the
cheese
meat?
and the meat and the
Yeah.
avocado? That's what I want, and they never get it right. Chipotle C minus. White Castle.
You know me.
I do.
You know me. This is an S.
That's an S.
Definite S. It is the perfect drunk food.
Oh, that's true.
In the world.
No, that is true.
And sometimes it just hits the spot. I'm like, I really need Like, I'll go there, I'll order a crave case and I'll eat it myself. No, I've never done that. But like, I could eat 10 and a sack of fries.
That's
and
good.
feel a little
That's
bit of
good.
shame, but I feel full afterwards. And like, if you just want to, like, I know you need to eat fiber. Like, no, if you want to clear out your system, go to White Castle.
See,
They call them sliders for a reason, folks.
I like the thought of White Castle is an S. Going to White Castle and eating White Castle is an S. Being in the bathroom 14 hours later, that's like a D. That's like a D- experience.
Yeah, sometimes it's worse than others. Like, especially, well, with me, Aiden and I have been friends for a long time,
Yeah.
and everyone passes gas. Okay, it's a normal thing.
But being
usually,
as noxious, like
Yeah.
mustard gas, like gas mask necessary, being around this guy when he flatulates, it's unhealthy. Not only because it came out of him, but because I'm in the same room as him now.
I find it highly entertaining sometimes.
I am highly disgusted.
But I would easily White Castle an S. Easy.
I'm willing to give White Castle an S because aside from everything, human biology aside, there's just something special about it. And it gets an S plus when they have the mac and cheese bites.
Oh yeah, for easy.
Easy.
But you just killed a 36 rack by yourself because you're feeling sad. I don't condone. Just grab your keys and go to White Castle. You're fine.
Just get your keys. You're welcome. If you're okay to drive. Now it's pizza time, baby. Pizza time.
Penis Parker.
Penis Parker. So White Castle is currently our only S tier. And I don't know, something about like I love like local chains like Lou Malnati's, Giordano's.
Yeah.
I mean, like Uno's, Home Run Inn. Those are like S tier pizzas. So I am definitely going to be prejudiced with these pizzas. Let's start with Papa John's.
I would give it a C minus.
D for me.
It's good sometimes. Yeah, pizza is pizza, but just even with White Castle, I know the aftermath is not necessarily what you need or what you want, but I'm worse when it comes to Papa John's.
Yeah, no, it's just like vegetable oil disguised as pizza.
Like, there's something that Papa does with his pizza that doesn't sit well in my stomach after I've devoured it. So, yeah,
So
I'd
D?
give it a C minus.
D plus.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. D plus for Papa John's. Little Caesars. If we're talking the Little Caesars, like that pretzel crust with the nacho
S.
cheese
S.
and the pepperonis,
That's a definite
that's
S.
an S pizza. The Little Caesars experience overall is lower than that, I'd say.
Yeah, like I go in there, it's supposed to be hot and ready, but then they're just like, oh, only in between the times of 5:02 and 5:17 p.m.
Right.
And then I'm sitting there for a pepperoni pizza and crazy bread for like 10 minutes. They're like, oh, here you go, hot and
Right.
ready. I'm like,
No, it
I'm about
wasn't.
to shoot up this place
No,
because it was
wasn't.
indeed not hot and ready.
That's just a lie. So,
But-
like, maybe B?
It would have been higher for me too if they like kept the price of their pizza, the cheapest
The
pizza
same,
out there.
right.
But it went up because inflation.
Yeah.
So I'd have to give it a C.
C plus?
C.
C? Really?
Yep.
I want to give it a plus.
Okay,
just because
fine,
of that.
fine,
Just
Dad, we can give it a plus.
pepperoni, with
Fine.
the nacho cheese, the pretzel crust.
Okay, Dad.
C plus. Thanks, son. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut has a good place in my heart.
Oh yeah, I always get
Give
the
it an
stuffed
A.
crust. A?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go like A minus.
It's like it's not a traditional breadstick, I guess. It's got a lot of seasonings on the top.
Yeah, like the
Like-
Parmesan with the oregano
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
like their breadsticks are good. I know this is technically just pizza, but their pizza's great.
Yeah.
Their wings are great.
The wings are pretty good. Their sauces are all right, man.
So yeah,
Pizza
Hut's
Hut
an A for me.
That goes A. Domino's.
I used to despise Domino's.
What changed?
Palate.
Really?
Age.
Really? Your
Yeah.
palate grew to like Domino's?
Yep.
Usually it's the other way around.
I'm
'Cause
weird.
That's what happened to me. I liked Domino's, and now it's just meh. You know,
I mean, their
it's
cheesy
just
bread is
okay.
sex.
The cheesy bread is sex for sure.
So if we're
that's
just
the
rating
tits.
that, that's an S. But I think overall I'd give it a B minus.
B minus. I can agree with that. I like that. Well, that's all the pizza because we're doing
Pizza time
fast
is
food
over.
pizza. So we Five Guys.
S.
S.
Okay. I'll go an A plus.
A plus.
Just because
It's pricey, man.
I'm one person. I can
Yeah.
eat a double cheeseburger, but say I want bacon on there. and say I want a drink and a small fry.
Let's say hypothetically,
That's still
you're
nearing
spending
$20
$20 for a meal.
on one person.
Yeah.
That's-
That should knock it down a grade.
I mean, it's good. It's amazing food. If we're just food S tier, but their prices, no. A plus.
I like that. Five
I
Guys.
will die on this hill.
I'll die there with you. Five Guys, A+. Here's one we're going to disagree on. Sonic. F+ at best.
How can you even say that?
It is barely food.
You are barely food.
They put like Purina cat food on top of a burger, and then they're like, "Oh, get the Chop House burger from Sonic." It's like, no, you're feeding me Meow Mix right now.
This is the last first episode of Guys Being Dudes, podcast or radio. We're done. I
can't believe you like it.
I will give it an S.
F.
Because the fact that, one, it's barely around here. Now we finally got one out in Michigan City. I went to the Notre Dame versus UNLV game weeks ago with my father, and after Notre Dame got the big dub,
Dub, for sure.
We're in South Bend, so we're like, yeah, let's hit up Sonic, because my father also indulges in Sonic. He likes it. I like it too.
You're wrong, Ryan.
It's good
I'm sorry.
stuff. Don't. My dad is a dad, and he can walk around in his jorts.
That's fair. He can wear his cargo pants with pride.
And his Tom Selleck mustache. And he can be happy eating Sonic.
I am glad.
Who wouldn't want to eat a blue hedgehog? That spits
I
out
like what you
rings.
did there.
Okay, if we're going to do a middle ground, B.
B?
C+.
You want me to come up 4 grades?
C+.
C+ is generous, man.
That's all I need you for right now.
I don't care if it's for credit. Okay, C+, and that is a gift. We'll call.
What?
No, hold up. I am gonna call me putting Sonic in C+ one of my Christmas gifts to you.
Oh,
because
wow,
thank
you.
That is how big this is for me. Because it is F tier.
Why do you hate it so much? Please, may I ask?
It's greasy.
I mean, I know you and your dad have told me sometimes that when you've went, the service hasn't been great, or
they never get your order right. The service is slow. The food is just slop. I mean, it's really like, if someone were to like feed me like wet dog food, I would be like, well, they went to Sonic.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
So yes, this C+ for Sonic is a gift.
Wow.
Moving right along. This one we may disagree on also, actually. Burger King. F.
Really?
F minus.
Wow. Worse than Sonic? You gave that an F plus before we agreed on a C plus. Or a C, what was it?
We said C+.
Okay.
F minus.
Really? Wow.
I will not elaborate.
Why?
What do
Just
you
because,
say?
okay, this dope.
Oh, don't you dare.
He went through the drive-thru or something along the...
Oh,
the
yeah,
fact of the
that
matter
one
is,
story.
he was in the parking lot thinking he was in the drive-thru and ordering jalapeno bites for 40 minutes.
Fabrication. This is fabricated.
He called me
That's
up
a
too.
lie.
He called me up too. He's like, "Yo, I'm in the drive-thru line. No one's taking my order." I'm like, what? I'm like, what is around you? He's like, nothing. I was like, where is the? He's like, it's in front of me. I'm like, you're not in the line then, stupid.
That's not true.
That's totally what happened. I would give it a B plus. Like it's.
So this compromise is going to be like D.
No.
Yeah, D minus.
D plus.
D plus.
Okay, fine, but
You're welcome again.
how
Oh my god, dude, it's so bad.
how could just hold on? How
Yeah,
could
yeah.
you with the history we have on the show with the
Yeah.
Burger King?
The Burger King. I respect the character.
He's a great man.
He's a good man.
He's got a
His
Whopper,
food is disgusting.
but he's got a Whopper.
He's packing a Whopper. The food is so gross. I mean,
I've had grosser food.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, if you eat a hot dog off of a sopping wet ground after it's been raining for 3 days, that's grosser than Burger King, sure.
That's just a wet glizzy.
The wet, old, slightly moldy glizzy is worse than Burger King. Can confirm. KFC. This is an interesting one, because I haven't been to KFC in a while.
I haven't
but
either,
I do recall what it I recall the idea of it.
And every time I go, it's usually been good service, good food. So I'd give it a B plus.
B plus.
Like I like their they got like a whole bowl full of mashed potatoes and chicken in it, corn, cheese, gravy. It fills you up. I think that's what it's called, is a fill up.
Oh,
But
so
it's
like a
I mean,
like a poultry pie kind of thing.
yeah, pretty. Except I do not do pot pies. Those are disgusting.
Is it the peas or the corn?
It's just
pot pie is
I
just
don't
mashed potatoes, meat, vegetables, and pie crust.
But it's just, if I want a pie, I need cherry pie,
You want
apple
you
pie.
want a sweet pie.
Yeah, I don't want white meat pie. But their chicken sandwiches are good. They just came out with like fries or something, and they're not known for that, but they're pretty good.
They're
too.
all right?
But I'd give KFC a B plus.
Yeah, I was gonna say like B from what I recall. So B plus for KFC. Here's one we will once again disagree on. I just know it in my heart. Subway.
You don't like Subway?
I
Are you
don't
really?
It's not that I don't like it, but it's not my top sub place. It's really not.
What is it? Has your top sub place been named?
I think so. I would definitely say like Jimmy John's is. I would go to Jimmy John's before
That's
Subway.
respectable. See, I'm not going to be a bitch like you and give you a gift over Sonic, but so far White Castle has still been the only S tier.
That's true. That's true.
For Subway, I got to go A.
Man, what did we have? Jimmy John's, was that a B plus?
I believe so. Yeah.
Do you want to match it at B plus, or do you really want it to be higher? Because I'm willing to go B plus or A minus.
I'll give it an A minus.
A
Well,
minus.
no,
No,
I'll give you a gift. B.
B plus. I'll take it.
I said B.
I'll take the B.
Okay, you'll take the D.
Spubby. Well, I'll take
Spubby.
that later. Spubby gets a B. B for Spubby. McDonald's.
I mean, it's just it's
like-
the
it's
most
like-
famous fast food.
It's tried and true.
Ronald,
It's-
you've never let
it's-
me down.
It's it's kid tested, mother approved. Ronald
just-
McDonald, while having a higher kill count as a clown than the actual Joker in, DC Comics lore.
And John Wayne Gacy
Yeah, no, he's got combined, like times, like multiplied.
Murder aside, I'd give it an A minus.
Yeah, I'd say A.
Like sometimes you don't give me what I want. I order something with no onions. They're just like, oh, we forgot the no onions.
Right.
Like I don't mind onions, but when it's the little itty bitty onions, they just, especially from McDonald's, they don't taste good.
No.
But tried and true. I mean, I got the app on my phone, so sometimes I save money by getting like $1 large fry because I'm fat, and I save like $2.50 on a large fry, or like a buy one get one free. They got coupons up the ass. I use them all the time. Tried and true. Ronald, like I said, you always been there for me.
Classic A. Oh, gee, bless your soul.
Ronald, A minus.
A minus. I'm okay with that. Popeyes. Now, I know you have a thing with Popeyes, don't you? Do you have a thing with
No,
Popeyes?
I don't have anything against it. I've eaten at different chicken places more than I
Far
have
more.
Popeyes,
That's fair.
like KFC for example. But I'd give it a B minus.
I'm okay with that. Popeyes is like a B minus.
Like it's not.
Their mac and cheese is okay. Their mashed potatoes are pretty good. Their chicken is okay. The chicken sandwich is pretty good. But it's just all B.
If their biscuits were any drier, I'd
Oh, God,
feel
you're
like I
right.
was in the Sahara.
You're so right.
Or I'd feel like I was on my deathbed, just choking on nothing because they're just so
it's
dry.
Just sand.
That's all their biscuits are.
It's sand. Yeah, don't get the biscuits. If you ever travel down south, first of all, God bless your soul because it's awful down there. But
Yeah, I'll tell you.
if you ever go to Bojangles, it's like the Popeyes of the South, and it's damn good.
Yeah, we got that Bojangles right over there.
Yeah.
That my
Yeah,
sister
right.
cousin works there.
Thank-
Sheila, she can get you that 5-piece thigh combo for $3.95.
Thank.
We got an influx. Billy, what does influx mean again? Oh, it means like overabundance.
You're imagining that any Southerner can speak a word more than 2 syllables.
But wait, what does overabundance mean? Oh, it means influx.
Abundance. I've never seen bread dance before.
Did you see what I did there?
Influx.
I said, what does influx mean? He's like, abundance, overabundance. I'm like, overabundance. Yeah, what does overabundance mean? Influx. Oh, it means influx.
Good bit.
Next
So
restaurant.
you worked for that.
I did.
Did we rank it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
said, did we?
C. I'll give
I
it a
said
C
a B.
plus.
I said a B.
B minus.
Yeah, it's fine.
B minus. Here we go. Panera Bread.
Been once,
Not a fan.
too pricey.
Yeah.
Good food, but
C.
D plus.
C minus.
Fair.
Yeah. Something about the broccoli cheddar is pretty good, but it's overpriced.
It's
just
I go in there. It's like going to a Starbucks. All the white women are there. All the drama. All the.
I will say, Panera Bread. Bread is in the name. Their bread is dog shit. It's not good bread. Like they freshly bake it, but it's bad.
Freshly baked out of what?
Freshly baked out of these nuts. Got 'em. If we don't agree on this one, I am going to shank you, and then shank me. Taco Bell. S. S plus. S.
I mean,
triple S plus.
No,
to
it can't
the
be.
third degree.
It can't be higher than White Castle. I'm sorry.
White Castle got an S.
I know, so it cannot be higher than
S
an S.
plus.
It cannot be higher than. I'll go S.
Taco Bell
no
S.
pluses. Taco Bell S.
Okay.
We
Taco
have
Bell
another
gets an
S tier
Here we go.
because I'll give them the S on the sole fact that they are the only fast food restaurant, to my knowledge, that still has a true dollar menu.
That is true.
So
That
if
is a
I'm
good
hungry,
point.
I get those potato tacos.
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
like
yeah.
4 of them
And you're
and
spending
a pop,
$4 and
maybe.
change.
Yeah. It's a meal right there,
It's clutch.
and it hits the spot.
It's clutch. Taco Bell, S tier. Chick-fil-A, quite the controversial chicken place.
Politics, gays aside,
Yeah, politics, I would give them an F. Food, I would give them a C.
I'd go B plus.
B plus?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Fries are fries, but their waffle fries, something about it is just so damn good. And I usually only get their spicy chicken sandwich with the pepper jack cheese on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it just hits like, makes me gassy, but damn, is it good.
Yeah.
And
I'm willing to go C plus.
That's fine, because like when I go in
Yeah.
there, they're always like, "Now say 10 Hail Marys before
Right.
you."
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
like,
need
"No
15
thanks."
Our Fathers, and then I'm going to actually call a priest to bless your food.
I need a priest and a bullhorn.
My pleasure.
Oh, look, he's flying.
The final two.
All right.
Arby's.
Now-
Arby's is an interesting one because, like, what do they specialize in, right? Like roast beef sandwiches. It's literally in the name, RB, roast beef. So, the roast beef sandwich is like, it's okay. It's just like greasy and cheesy and roast beefy, but it's not like a cheesy beef the Chicago way.
Oh no.
They throw like 10 slices of American cheese on top of like Hormel pre-packaged roast beef and then charge you like $6 for it. But the curly fries,
Oh,
those
if-
are
if we were just-
S-tier fries.
Yeah, if we were just grading the curly fries, that would be an S. But, I mean, me personally, I've had Arby's for the past 3 years and change.
Yeah. You've had it every day for the last 3 years?
Well, no, when I was in a relationship. Whammy!
Bazinga.
But no, sex jokes aside,
Anti-bazinga.
that was excellent roast beef that I had. That would be an S tier for sure. But this roast beef, it's not bad. Their curly fries are really what bumps up my grade for
Yeah.
me. I would give it a B minus.
Yeah, I was gonna say like B minus. So B minus it is. The last one here, Wendy's. Nuts slap your chin. Got him. Let's go.
It's
God bless your soul.
Thank you. I wish it was a tad cheaper, but you can never go wrong with a Baconator and
True.
fries and a drink.
The Baconator fries are even good.
Gosh dang it,
Gosh
it's an
dang
S.
it.
You will have to agree with me here. We need 3 S's.
Do we?
We'll do. I think S's.
I think yes.
I think we need 3s.
Gosh, I don't know. The only thing I would bump
A
Wendy's for,
plus.
I'm willing to go A plus.
Okay.
Because the only thing I bump Wendy's for is they charge you like $4 for 4 chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
it's like,
that I
dude,
don't get.
I can get 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's for like a handshake and like the lint from my belly button. Mm-hmm. You're charging me $3-4 for 4 chicken nuggets? Fuck you.
Well, I mean, me personally, it's better chicken than McDonald's.
That's true.
At
but
least
that's
as far
too
as nugget
fucking
form.
pricey.
Yeah.
That's
But,
too pricey. I can literally get a package of like raw chicken breast and make my own breaded chicken nuggets at home for less than what they charge for 4.
Oh, true.
So
But,
that's
Wendy's does have good chicken.
The food is S. My gripe with their prices puts it at A+.
And that's fair.
And that's fair. And that's our first tier list.
I thought that was a lot of fun. That was a great segment
I'm sure
you thought up of.
We have pissed off at least a few listeners out there. If you're angry, so-y. Uh-oh.
If you
Stinky.
I just get this man is so full of it. His mind is very out there. But
Sure.
this man comes up with
none taken.
I'm not there yet. This man comes up with a lot of great ideas. Some are a little out there, but we managed to make them work. The fact that this guy, 1, has not won a Nobel Peace Prize, and 2, in quite some
Right.
time,
Thanks for that. Yeah, for sure.
is flabbergasting my mind. Because come on, people.
Come on, people.
Who doesn't want you got it? Aiden's phone number is 6969.
Don't say that live on air, dude.
It's like out on the beach. The plane was flying over the beachhead. It says, "My name's Aiden, I'm lonely, here's my number, hit him up."
And then
He could use it.
there went one of the World Trade Centers.
Of course they blame the Muslims.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the tier list. That was super
I
fun.
definitely did. That was a lot
Hopefully
of fun.
Everyone out there could rate their own favorite fast food places as well.
Yes.
Anyone out there that would put Burger King or
Long John
Sonic
Silver's
or Long John Silver's anywhere above an F, you are obviously
I
delusional.
just praised you and now you're shit talking Sonic again. Perhaps you don't deserve love and appreciation.
You would say that.
You're damn right, I just did.
Well, I'm going to go cry in the restroom for a couple hours, and we'll be right back with a dang good night story.
A dang classic, if you will, of this show.
A classic that we're literally about to be in the making of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gosh dang it. As we come to
Yeah.
many times,
Just once,
is enough?
and I'm done. I'm tapped out for the rest of 4 hours.
2 hours.
2.5 hours
2.5
of sitting
hours
there
sitting
bleeding,
there bleeding out. Just waiting on the ambulance. 2 hours.
A man named Lowe hit me hard.
Anyway, this here is our closing segment. Tell me a story. As we come to a conclusion of an evening.
Of our return.
Of
our
our
triumphant,
return.
historical return onto the
Par
airwaves.
none. Below the bar. Subpar. Here we go. This is Tell Me a Story. If you're unfamiliar with Tell Me a Story,
Welcome.
welcome, and we're sorry. But Tell Me a Story is where one of us gives the other a prompt off the top, and the other tells a story, just using that prompt, completely off the top, title and story and all. So, since it's been a while, I'll ask Kevin to tell me a story, and then he'll ask me the same question afterwards. So Kevin, tell me a story about your trip to Denny's.
So it's funny because I didn't want to bring it up in the vibe of the week, but I have been to Denny's more
Right?
frequently than I used to
Yeah.
because it's just it's America's Diner. You gotta go.
It's America's bed and breakfast.
They got stacks of flapjacks for the low price of like almost nothing because they're desperate.
Yeah.
So I'm like I'm going through a lot.
Yep.
I need something that is reliable, dependable, makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So I went to Denny's because I, as many people know, am a whore for breakfast food.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe not the time of breakfast because who eats at 7 o'clock in the morning? I still can't. I don't
Yeah.
even like waking up that early, but I have to because I work.
Yeah, for sure.
But I still don't eat that early. But I'll go to Denny's at midnight and I'll order crepes, pancakes,
Yeah.
French toast, hash browns, corned beef hash. I'll eat everything. I actually put the Denny's in Michigan City out of business the other week.
Did you know?
I did, which is kind of weird because I bought all their menu. I bought everything in the store and I ate it all. I figured they'd make a profit off
make
of that,
big
but
money.
they didn't because they were desperate. They had a big sale going on, so they
Yeah.
didn't think one guy was just going to waltz in and
get it all.
And I did,
so
and I
they-
ate it all in front of their stupid faces.
Big loss.
Big
for
loss
sure.
because it is now vacant, and I'm now buying that Denny's.
Really?
And I'm gonna convert it into a Denny's.
That's big.
But this
that's
one
a
I'm
big change.
This one I'm calling Kenny's because
Kenny's.
my name's Kevin, and I got to put a K in there.
Yeah,
So-
I figured Denix wouldn't sound quite
Oh,
right.
this just popped up into my head. It'll be called Kenny's, but moving forward, this franchise that I want to make, it's called Kenny's Crazy Club.
Don't go there.
And,
Don't go there.
And
Don't go there.
Kenny's Crazy Club will be opening in the new year, so January, February. Mark those calendars. We will be serving the best Southern cuisine
Oh my God.
known to the white man.
You need to stop. This story
And,
needs to end.
I just want to say I'm blessed and thankful that I put that place out of business to start up
Yeah.
my own business that will be, bar none, more successful than Denny's
Sure.
with Kenny's Crazy Club. Because guess what? We also sell club sandwiches. Like we got one that's called the Crazy Club.
Yeah. Come on, think of it.
The Crazy Club Kapow.
Wow.
And like
that's
it's
big,
like
that's
it
huge.
really hits you like kapow when you bite into it because it's just got so much stuff on it. It's just loaded, and it's gonna be a price point of exactly $17.99. Fries are not included.
Battery's not included.
If you want an upcharge, if you want to make it a large, that'll be $29.99.
Yeah, think about it. There you go.
Because I mean,
Good deal.
times
Good
are
deal.
tough. As to why I put Denny's out of business and started up my own. Times are tough. We all need to make some money.
Yeah.
So with the introduction of Kenny's Crazy Club, one will erect in Michigan City where
Yeah.
this former Denny's was, and the rest will all be down south. Baton Rouge,
Red Stick.
Red Stick, Georgia, Alabama for sure. There's going to be a lot in Alabama.
Mississippi. Oh my
Mississippi, even
Big-
you know,
big
I'll,
markets.
I'll go a
Big
little
markets.
more souther into
God.
Florida,
Souther. Texas and Florida, sure.
Texas maybe,
Parts
but
of Oklahoma.
just that fine gourmet southern food that you won't get anywhere else but the South.
Yeah. Yeah.
And essentially, this has just been a big old promotional story because it's true, and I'm a successful.
Well, you do have, history in
I
the
do.
restaurant business.
Yeah, I have history owning restaurants,
Yeah.
operating them, being the head honcho of restaurants, and this is no different. I'm the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the, I'm the head honcho of Kenny's Crazy Club,
Yeah.
and it's sometimes we'll do giveaways to our loyal customers.
Yeah.
You need to do some yard work, we'll hand you a pitchfork. You need to do some work at night, we'll give you a torch.
This is not okay.
I mean,
This is not okay.
are you struggling to find better bed sheets? IKEA, all those furniture stores, they drive a hard bargain for standard low quality sheets from India or something like that. Indonesia, I don't know, cotton, silk, whatever that crap. We will give to you brand new bed sheets that are multi-purpose. I'll leave that to your own interpretation. But we got a lot of business to get to, a lot of plans to move along with. So excited to announce Kenny's Crazy Club will be coming in January, February, around that time. And I'm so honored to announce that I will be promoting Aiden to assistant manager.
I resign.
I really wish you didn't say that. Because now I'll have to take legal action.
No, the law's on my side. I have the state congressman, remember?
No, you know too much.
Well, you don't know
But
quite enough.
You do know enough about me. You know how successful I am. I've owned restaurants. I'm a world-renowned spelunker. I was a congressman of the Dakotas.
Before you got kicked out, remember? So the law is on my side, clearly.
But it doesn't. I have friends in high places.
Are you done?
I am not. No, I have friends in high places. I strongly encourage you to think about my proposition to you as assistant manager of Kenny's Crazy Club.
No, thank you.
We got 3 Ks. That's my story.
Wow.
It's called Kenny's Crazy Club. Debuts January, February 2023.
That is unique, man. You certainly went a route with that, and no matter how wrong it was, you kept the bit. You kept the bit going.
I did.
So yeah, thanks for the story. Big appreciation for sure.
Just hit me up if you think you want to. You will.
Yeah,
All right,
maybe.
Aiden, tell me a story about.
Yeah?
Now, bear with me.
Oh.
Bear with me. This
Here
is
we
going to
go.
be a lengthy prompt.
Oh my god, just tell the story yourself.
Tell me a story about the truck that thought he could with a flange.
With the flange.
But no ball bearings.
Ball bearingless.
Ball bearingless truck.
Yeah.
And I'll even give you the name of the truck.
Okay.
Francois.
Francois. The truck who thought he could with the flange, but no ball bearings, and I'll even give you the name of the truck, Francois.
Yes.
It's my prompt.
Yeah.
Okay, this story is called...
Hold up. I think we'll need that.
This story is called Dave. So, as I mentioned before, I'm currently doing CDL training, but what I didn't mention is the day after they gave me the promotion, I was on a route, doing my job, delivering, beer and malt beverages.
As one would do for
To-
this undisclosed company.
Yeah. So I was in Rensselaer. And for those of you that don't know Rensselaer,
It's pretty far.
you're better off that way.
Yeah.
So, I'm in Rensselaer. I'm dropping all of this beer off, right? So I get to my last stop of the day, and I'm taking my hand cart full of Miller High Life. The best of the best beer.
Yeah, okay.
And I get inside of this restaurant. It was called, Kenny's Crazy Place or something like that.
Oh, the impersonators before I...
Yeah. So it's like Kenny's Crazy Place.
KKP,
And
yeah. They don't know what they're doing.
For sure. Strange place. And I walk inside, and there's a very rotund man. And I'm like, hey, pal, I got this High Life here for you. I'm with company. And he looks at me, and without hesitation, he pulls a golden wristwatch out of his back pocket and starts waving it back and forth.
Oh,
And
really?
he starts
He's trying to hypnotize you?
hypnotizing me.
Whoa, that's not very
And-
cash money.
It wasn't very cash money because he obviously didn't get his beer delivery after he did that. Because I woke up in the back room. The back rooms.
Oh, no.
And I was chained up to this concrete wall.
Hot.
For him, sure. Because I was also in the nude. And
Hot.
so I'm just nude, chained up to this concrete wall in the back of Kenny's Crazy Place. And this very large man in a butcher's outfit comes up to me. And before I knew what was going on, he looked at me and he was like, "Hello, my name is Dave." And I was like, "What have you done, Dave? What am I doing here? I'm the beer guy." And he just looks back and he's like, "I'm about to turn you into soggy waffle." And I was like, "What? This is a pizza joint," I thought.
This has
And
got
he's
to be
like,
code
"No,
for something.
no, I will turn you into soggy waffle. Please hear me out." And I was like, now I'm kind of interested. I'm a little aroused at this point, so I want to hear his proposition to me. So I asked him, like, "What's a soggy waffle?" And he's like, "Well, when a man loves a woman, it's like a socket." and
She's got a socket.
and he's telling me about the birds and the bees. And, I started asking him, I was like, "Have you ever heard of the bees and the bees?" And he's like, "I know of the apple bees." And I was like, no, the bees and the bees. And, now it's my turn to proposition him. And before I can start my explanation, as he is retrieving his butcher knife to obviously fillet me alive, I get a call from my boss, and he's like, "Hey, man, you're late to get back to the warehouse. Where are you at, dude?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a little tied up right now."
Well,
Literally.
I got a question. I don't
yeah.
mean to interrupt your story. You're chained up to a wall
In the back of Kenny's crazy place.
in the nude.
Yep.
So where was your phone?
It was in my back pocket, if you know what I'm saying.
My fleshy patch.
It was hidden in my fleshy patch. So I pick it up using my very apt buttocks, and
Hot.
I'm talking to my boss. I'm like, "Hey, I'm a little tied up. This crazy dude named Dave, he's got me chained up in this like back room." And he's like, "Oh, crazy Dave, he does that to everyone." And I was like, "How have we not called the police on him?" And that's when I figured it out. His voice started to change, and he's like, "That is because I too am Dave." And it turns out that everyone that works at beer delivery place is part of Dave. They're all in his hypnotized little club. So you know what I have to do about it, right? I obviously start like Hulk ripping these chains out of the wall. Turns out they were
God.
Halloween props from Party City. They were made of plastic the whole time. So of course I just break them right off.
As one does.
And I'm walking around trying to find my way out, and original Dave comes back in.
The OG Dave.
The OG Dave.
Okay.
And he's like, "Hello, how's my soggy waffle looking?" And he couldn't find me because I'm hiding behind the door. He walks in a little further. I spank his behind so hard he falls down to his knees with a very, like, a very pained,
Okay.
And
I mean, yeah, pain is also pleasure, but pain
apparently
cannot
to
be
Dave,
pleasure.
for sure. So I run outside, still in the nude. I hop back in my truck. I start to pull away. The engine sputters. I'm like, no,
That's
I
not
can't.
good.
I can't be caught in Dave's, Kenny's crazy place. In Rensselaer, there's nothing around. Rensselaer's barely a place.
That's true.
So the engine starts to sputter, and I'm like, okay, I've been training for this. What do I do? And I'm remembering my training. I'm like, okay, the engine is a flange. The wheels are ball bearings. And I'm like, oh no, they didn't put wheels on the truck today.
Silly guys.
Silly guys.
I mean,
so
oh man.
I hop around, I start to put wheels on, and I notice that the wheels have a little name tag on them. You know, some say like Goodyear or like
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Continental. This
Yeah.
one says Francois.
Oh.
And I was like,
Fancy.
whose fancy French bastard made this wheel? And the truck turns its head around. And
Oh,
You
it's
know.
alive.
I found out the hard way, because it turns the entire cab of the truck around. It opens the engine like a mouth, the engine grill like a mouth, and it's like, my name is Francois. My name's Francois.
It's tough to talk when your mouth is a truck grill.
That's true, but Optimus Prime did it okay. Francois did not. Well, you know how French people are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Optimus was probably American.
So I'm now talking to my truck as if what happened in Kenny's crazy place wasn't Kenny crazy enough. And I'm like, why is my truck speaking to me? And he's like, I drove all the way here without a wheel on me. I cannot do it anymore. And I'm like, no, you have to do this for me. We're in Rensselaer. And he's like, oh, okay.
Oh, oui, baguette.
I get it done if you put the phalange with the ball bearing. And we made it home.
Well, that is that it?
That's called Dave.
That's called Dave. Well, there's many things to unpack here from this story.
I actually
Well,
told
I
the
mean-
same story to my therapist, and I was institutionalized.
And I'm no longer seeing said therapist. He sent me away. Kenny's Crazy Place knockoff. My place will be much better than that. I gotta say, I loved your accent of Francois. That was so spot on French.
Oh yeah, no, that was clutch.
It was amazing.
I've been practicing that for minutes.
I can only imagine what it's like training to get your CDL. I had no idea it was this difficult. So
It's been
I
a
would
lot.
I would not want to get chained up in the nude and have some crazy man named Dave
Dave.
want to give me soggy waffle.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all the props to you. I guess
Thank
you
you.
like being chained up and hung.
I do like being hung, thanks.
hung on the wall by Dave.
I didn't say I liked it, but I didn't say I didn't.
I'm not objecting it.
Right.
But
anyway,
all the props to you for going through with the CDL training. I would not.
Yeah,
Partially because they don't
with this.
They don't make truck cabs small, and they don't make them like they make Francois.
Yeah, no, Francois is one of a kind.
He really is.
Unfortunately, I had to euthanize him.
Oh, why?
I wanted to.
It was unfortunate. Why was that? Because I wanted to.
He's French. He's obviously diagnosable.
He's delusional.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, we hope you out there enjoyed those stories.
I hope you enjoyed our return.
Yes, the return of Guys Being Dudes. It has been super fun to be back at it.
It has been far too long since we said this stupid stuff on the air.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's not stupid. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun, stupid. Stupid can be funny. I'm stupid. I'm funny.
Yeah. You gotta find the healthy middle. And in that healthy middle of stupid and funny is where you find us.
That's exactly.
Speaking of where you can find us on any, well, I'll figure it out, but any podcasting app within reason, as well as, the radio station we are still currently on as well. So, yeah, to listen to longer versions of this show, you'll have to listen to the podcast because obviously I have to trim it down. But, yeah, full version on any podcast app. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, all the
anywhere.
Our radio show is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Even our own personal. If you've been here, you know our names, you know our stuff. We're on all the socials as well. So if you ever need to get a hold of us for whatever reason about flanges, ball bearings, opportunities at Kenny's Crazy Club, we're hiring.
Or if you're really interested in this deal with your mother's.
Yes.
It's just the deed to your house. I mean, get real with yourself.
I mean, we cannot make an offer
as generous
as
we're
that.
being. Yeah.
I mean, we're back. We're getting it going again, and we're just
we're ready.
Giving you stuff. We are ready to
obtain the sole ownership of your house and your mother and your identity. I mean, it's that easy. It really is.
It's not. There's no sugarcoating it. What we're doing is honestly better.
It's a community service.
It's more generous than charity and any kind of charity.
No question.
It's like you want to cure cancer. Well, first you need to give us your mother.
Well, this is step number 1.
This is step number 1 in curing all diseases.
And we're just doing that for the low prices.
Cancer, the flu,
herpes,
COVID-19, gonorrhea,
bad sinuses.
What's that one disease?
Fieldy?
I was thinking ligma.
Ligma, interesting.
Fieldy and ligma.
It could be a seta.
I was thinking maybe bofa.
Bofa. It could be Candace.
Well, it could be. Yeah, I'm out.
You're out.
I'm out of innuendos. I'm done.
I will never run out. I've got endless supply. Well,
even thinking of bofa was tough for me. I'm like, shit. I'm like, what else is there?
Well, we hope you enjoyed our return. Or
did you say a seta?
I did say a seta.
Damn it!
Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed our return. If you want to hear the full version, look us up on podcasting apps. The links to any of our podcasts will be on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, just to make that pretty easy. And then, of course, when the show airs. That's also on the socials.
Oh, yeah.
So
9 p.m. every Friday night.
And 10 p.m. Tuesdays.
Yes.
So we get the double airing, and then you get it on every podcasting app.
Yep. And you can listen to that whenever you so choose.
And it's all free.
Speaking of listening to stuff whenever you so choose, we still have a YouTube channel where we upload. Where Aiden uploads all of our previous episodes, compilations, best of. So if you're having a bad day, you want to laugh, maybe with us or at us.
Yeah,
pick your poison. Whatever makes you feel better.
Tens of hours of content on there. So.
One of our
hour-long contents. Now they're half hours, but that's okay. But yeah, definitely check out the YouTube. We'll upload all of our podcasts onto YouTube as well. But yeah, all of that will have to kind of be delayed because I'm still dealing with internet issues. So I will get content uploaded as soon as I can. So thank you for your patience, and thank you for tuning in tonight.
Yes, and we're glad to be back.
Yeah.
We're glad to be doing this again, hopefully full time.
For certainly.
And just you wait, we're just starting again. Every week
Again?
we'll get better.
You're
Every
right.
week will be funnier. Every week will be stupider. And we're here for it
And that's a promise.
because we're doing it.
On God.
On God.
Thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful night.
Have a blessed night, America. Unlike the British and
unlike the
and,
French,
and the
well.
French and the fish and chips, eat my ass. America rules. Kenny's Crazy Club. Come visit us. We are hiring. I mean, that is KKK. You can end it now.